Okay, so I know what you're thinking. Wraith, you've been gone for a month. Why are you coming back with a Wolverine video when that's what you just did before you decided to go on a month break again? Well, let me explain. Wolverine Snikt is a perfect bite-sized, self-contained story created by manga artist and writer Tsutomu Nihei, best known for Blaine and Knights of Sidonia. Nihei utilizes his recognizable cyberpunk-like art style really well here, in a way I really enjoyed. There's these vast, endless deserts and metal structures that look jagged and dangerous. The characters are very uniquely designed as well. Wolverine himself looks thin and lanky compared to his short and stocky traditional design. Also, side note, I'm a sucker for a Wolverine design utilizing his new X-Men look. Peak design, love it. The enemy design is also great. These techno-organic cyborgs that can copy powers that are sometimes humanoid, sometimes not. It's so cool, I love it. But I'm getting ahead of myself. I should tell you what the actual story is. Well, let's get started. Opening in New York City, present day. Well, 2005, present day anyway. We see Logan simply walking along when a young woman named Fusa introduces herself and, very blatantly, explains that her people are dying and they need his help. Logan is understandably confused by this, though he reluctantly grabs Fusa's hand, which he then attempts to transport the duo to the year 2058. However, Logan, caught off guard by this power, lets go, and the two are separated, causing Logan to arrive in this apocalyptic future by himself, leaving him to figure it all out. It's actually in this opening sequence where I think Nihei's art is perfect. The way we see Wolverine exploring this wasteland in this way, the sunset juxtaposing the metallic wasteland is beautiful, which amazingly contrasts well with the sudden organic robot's appearance. The calmness of the sunset suddenly replaced by the cold, metallic sharpness of hatred. Nihei draws these robots in such a way that to me just resonates with anger. What better opposing force for someone like Wolverine to go up against? Wolverine starts to fight the robot, tearing it apart with his claws, easily destroying it. Or so he thinks. The robot reforms itself and mimics Wolverine, sprouting its own claws. The battle rages on until finally, the robot's destroyed by a shot from a robot whose name we come to learn is the Colonel. He explains that the robots are called the Mandates and can only be destroyed by destroying their core, stopping their ability to reform. Later, Wolverine meets with Fusa, who explains that the year is 2058, and the Earth fell to these creatures, the Mandates, 11 years ago, with humanity burrowing underground to survive. We learn that the reason Wolverine is brought forward to this period is that the only material other than the Colonel's gun that can destroy a Mandate core is adamantium. As this happens, the underground base is attacked by a Mandate that had infected another survivor named Takeo. Utilizing amazing body horror, the Mandate attacks and decimates these survivors. After killing it, Wolverine demands an explanation about what the Mandates are. The Mandates are, well, mutants. In a sense, kind of. We learn that they originated in a lab as a unique bacteria that the scientists were intentionally trying to mutate to eradicate disease without affecting the rest of the human body. Eventually, the bacteria would become sentient and decided to try and make itself a body, and in doing so, wiped out the scientists. And the city it was created in was also destroyed. Its ability to destroy disease amplified, destroying anything in its way, until nothing is left. We also learned that the original Mandate is the only Mandate that can create others, meaning that if they destroy the original, they end this threat, and they need Wolverine's adamantium to do it. Logan understandably needs a minute to process this, and in his time thinking, he comes across a graveyard of all the humans in this timeline that they've already lost to the Mandates. Seeing this, Logan decides to help and joins in the assault on the Mandate's colony, on the condition that in exchange, Fusa will send him home. It's actually in these pages where I just want to quickly praise the art again, these long metallic corridors the shuttle has to travel through just to reach the surface. They make it through, eventually coming across the Mandate colony. Quickly though, the plan is put into jeopardy. Mandates swarm the team. They travel throughout these caves and through the Mandate's onslaught. The Colonel seemingly perishes on the approach, leaving Logan the sole attacker left. Able to end this nightmare, as he enters the Mandate's den, he pops his claws and gets to work. As Wolverine rips through hordes of Mandates, Fusa, back at the base, finds out the Queen Mandate isn't deep inside the colony, but is the colony itself. As the Queen erupts from the surface, Wolverine keeps fighting, when all of a sudden, the Colonel returns, having survived his earlier crash. The Colonel flies up to the Queen's core, but before he can shoot through, the Queen shoots first, disintegrating the Colonel's head. Using his last bit of power, he entrusts the duty to Logan, and shoots, exposing the inner core. Logan leaps inside, the Queen's lasers disintegrating Logan's skin, as he plunges his claws deep into the core, killing the Queen, and ending the mandates once and for all. Later, as the sun raises, Fusa and her team find Logan, his skin grown back. She thanks Logan for saving her and her people, and she offers an invitation for him to stay. Logan politely and understandably declines. Fusa sends him home, and Logan is back in the New York City he once more recognizes, and he needs a beer. And that is Wolverine Snikt by Tsutomu Miike. It's a very interesting book. I don't really read a lot of manga, if any, so to see a Marvel book by a manga artist was really interesting to me. And because Wolverine is one of my favorite characters for Marvel, it was really fun to see such a different artist's take on this whole thing, and I really enjoy it. I think, personally, this is like one of the better Wolverine stories. I say that, but at the same time, maybe I just haven't read the right ones. But this is a cool little self-contained, just one-off. I think it's really fun. The art is beautiful, it's so engaging, it's so different. I think that the storyline it's very simple, I will give it that. It is quite simple. But simplicity, I think, is useful in this instance, where usually you get to a point where like there's overarching plot points and it's very, what's the word? Just convoluted at a certain point. And I think this really avoids that with the whole time travel thing, especially because like no like X-Men are in like this future or anything like that. I think that also really helps. And I think would have genuinely hindered it had that been the case. But yeah, overall, I highly recommend this book. This was like, I think $30 at my local bookstore. Yeah, it's a book I've wanted for a while. I kept seeing it over and over again, and then eventually it finally showed up. And I decided, I'm gonna get it this time. And that's how I got it. But yeah, Wolverine Snikt. Really good. Highly recommend it. I know that the video itself is kind of short this time around, which is a bit underwhelming for a comeback after I took a bit of a time off. I was really busy with just life. And the reason this video is so short is like it's very fast-paced. It's a very fast-paced book. There's not a lot of dialogue, and what it is very easy to read through, like you can get the general gist. I think I read this from start to finish in like half an hour. Maybe a full hour if I'm being generous. But yeah, I hope you are excited for the comeback. I am too. I've missed you guys. We hit 100 subs. That's awesome. That's so fun. We're gonna keep going, and we're gonna come back. Canon events is still happening. Character Chronicles is still going forward. Creators is still happening. And I'm bringing back Game Wraith. Not the channel, but like the gaming stuff. I know I still have to do the Arkham series, and I want to do Insomniac, and like Marvel Tokon is coming out soon. I'm really excited for all of it. I'm going to try and cover all of it. Rivals is a video I really want to do a video on, like all the lore. I'm working on getting that one sorted. That might be the next Game Wraith video. But yeah, all in all, I'm excited to be back. We're at 106 as of recording. Let's keep going. I'm so excited. Stay true. Hang on, how did I do it? Stay safe, stay true, and stay you. I've been your host, the Comic Wraith. I'll catch you on the next one. Later!